Right, I'm in Google Apps, I'm in my Documents folder, and I'm going to go to Create, and I'm going to choose Form. Okay, I'm just going to call it a test. We're just going to, in fact, I call it Favorite Colors, and we'll just do one question. So, Favorite Colors. And we'll put a little bit of information underneath saying, please fill in the form. Right, and question 1, what is your favorite color? So, or choose, well, because we'll have a drop down list. Choose your favorite color from the list. Okay, in fact, possibly I'll just cut that and put that in the help text. And the question title will just be favorite color. Okay, and we're going to choose for the question type, we're just going to choose a choose from a list for that one. Okay, so first one on the list is going to be yellow, and if you press tab, it'll go to the next box. Keep pressing tab, and we'll just give them 4 to choose from to begin with. Okay, and make this a required question, and we'll say done. Okay. What I'm going to do now is add a page break. You can do as many questions as you like, but this will make it go onto the second page. Just call it page 2 or part 2. Part 2, and please continue. So that they continue answering the questions. Okay, we'll say done, and now we're going to insert a multiple choice question. This time we go, what we should say, why, where do you wear this color? And it's going to be a multiple choice question. So question 1 is going to be at school, in town, at a party, and for sports. Silly question, but we're just doing a test. Right, and again, I'll make that a required question and say done. Right, so it's just going to be on one page. It'll go to the second page, and they'll continue answering the quiz. And I'm going to click save. Okay. Right, before I go, I'm just going to change the theme. I'll just quickly choose a theme. There's sort of 97 to choose from. We'll just grab one. Let's go for a pretty one like this one. And we'll stick with that one. Okay, and apply. Right, I'm just going to close that window and go back to my drive, and you'll see that it appears at the top there. If I click that, it's going to open up in an spreadsheet document, and here are the questions that I've asked, and I can just widen that just so they're a bit easier to see, and I can alter the font on this thing by just clicking there, making it all much larger. I'll go for 14 so it's easier to read. Just setting up the spreadsheet. Now what I'm going to do is click on form. If I go to the live form, that's what our form will look like to the end user who is filling in the thing. If I go back and I'm going to go embed form in a web page, and there I'll get the iframe source. So I'm going to just click that and copy that. Now what I'm going to do is just put it onto a wiki page, so a class page. Just going to hit 5 for now. Okay, and we are just going to add a page, and we'll call it survey. In fact, we'll call it favorite colors. So the children were collecting data. They could do this. They have their own wikis. They can then add this in. Then go to a widget and paste in other, and paste in that code that I've just copied. and save that. Okay, and when I click save, that survey that we've just created will appear in the wiki page. They can then ask the children to fill in their answers using this form. So I'm just going to fill in a few, and each of these questions of course are required. So favourite colour, red, and oh, I forgot to put a question there. We'll go to continue, and we'll say a town and submit. Okay, I'll just answer another one. This time I'll do green, continue, at a party, submit, do another one. And I'm going to do yellow again, so I can show you how to add up the answers. For sports, submit, another one, do blue, to party, submit, and we'll do one more, and we'll stick the yellow again. Let's go, submit. Okay, so there's been 4 people completed the answer. If I go back here now, you'll see that I've got the 4 answers there. This one, of course, was a mistake. I didn't mean to include that sample question. In fact, I can go and edit the form. If I go to form and I go to edit form, that question that I put in by mistake, I can just bin it there. I can actually delete it. So delete that question and save that. Close that window. If I go back to the live form now, you'll see that second question that I put in by mistake has been deleted. So this updates in real time. Right, going back to here, once you've collected all your information and you want to add up all your answers, so if you wanted to add up how many people had submitted an answer, you can put a formula in here. So it's going to be, go to the formulas up here, or the functions, and click count. But it's not actually going to be a count, it's going to be a count if. So you need to add the word if at the end. In here, in the brackets, we're going to select our range. So we're counting if within that range. You've then got to put a comma, inverted speech marks, and you're going to put what it is that you are counting. Well, we're going to count how many people chose yellow. You then close the speech brackets. When I press enter, it's going to count here, but only if the answer is yellow. And the answer, of course, is 2. Okay, if I can actually change that, if I change that to yellow, this should immediately alter there as well. And it's now become 3. So that's a good formula to teach the children. Once they've collected all the data, they can then add up their answers.